Hey guys, um, my life when my joint pain was at my worst, I was having to ice my hands. I was having to take pain pills all day long. I'm a musician, so I have to use my hands. I was moving all the time. I've taken every type of joint supplement you can think of, and just no relief. Coming home every night after performing, just never getting any relief. And I just kept thinking to myself, is this my life from now on? Like coming home, having to ice my hands and just taking pain pills all day long and fish oil, anything, just wasn't cutting it. But after trying this, it seems to be working, and I can't find anything else that's done the trick. So, um, but it just was unbearable. And when you're a musician, you just can't think of not being able to perform or play music. It's just kind of just part of who you are. So when pain like that is happening, you really got to find a way around it. Um, so I was determined to find it. So I tried things like turmeric. I did fish oil. I did BPC 157 even. Um, Lots of supplements, and it really wasn't working. Um, some benefits, but nowhere near to the degree that GLX3 was. Um, Lots of inflammatory stuff that you can find, but just never to the degree that I was hoping. As I said, I'm moving all types of my body, and as a musician, the amount of strain that you're putting yourself under, it's just not. There's a lot of movement in your joints, and you need the deep tissue relief, not just in your joints but in the muscles, which is why I'm really happy with GLX3. So what changed for me after taking GLX3? I was, as a musician, performing all the time, and my joints are just moving all the time, and the amount of strain is intense. Performing constantly at the professional level. So for me, I noticed right away that I could move freely with less pain, and not just in my joints, but in my whole body, like my muscles, which for me is a big deal. Also, um, I go to the gym, I work out, I try to make sure my body's still functioning right, and even in my muscles, I noticed like I was experiencing relief there as well, which for me was a big game changer. And obviously, most people are probably taking this for joint relief, but for me, that was a big deal. It's, being a musician for me is a very physical thing, so uh, that was a big deal. So I think after taking GLX3, my family could tell that uh, I've got three little ones. My family could tell I was moving around and I just had more energy. When when it kind of hurts to move and you're kind of doing all the things to maintain that your body is moving and operating as it should, and just kind of worried that, oh, what's going to happen if I do too much today or not enough tomorrow or whatever. uh, you're kind of micromanaging yourself a little bit, but not after this. And I think my family could tell that I had more energy and rolling around with my kids on the floor again. And may not sound like a big deal, but it was definitely a big deal. And I bet you my kids could tell if I could put them on the phone right now. How has GLX impacted my life today? Well, as I said, I went from being in a lot of pain, but now I'm experiencing minimal pain, performing all over the state and the country at this point. I was just featured on the local news, local radio, and I hope to do more. So it's allowed me to go from a place where I felt trapped and inhibited, but now feel optimistic and moving passionately forward in what I love to do in music. So to me, that's a huge deal and a real game changer.